After almost 30 years working as a consultant around the world in sustainable development and resilience, I published my debut fiction novel, Towers of Hiva, earlier this year in 2025. And oddly, I found myself with a lot of unanswered questions as I finished the story, as strange as that may sound. One of the big picture insights that emerged from the story was that throughout history, society's technological maturity appears to consistently outpace our emotional maturity, often leading us down dark and risky paths. For lack of a better term, I've been referring to this as a social maturity gap. For example, why did society's mastery of the seas in the 15 to 1800s through multi-deck sailing ships, schooners, galleons, frigates, why did that have to lead then to a flourishing global slave trade? Um, how and why, for example, did sophisticated interconnected financial markets and unregulated over-the-counter derivatives in the 90s lead to a subprime mortgage crisis and global financial chaos in 2008? Extrapolating beyond the story that I even delved into in Towers of Hiva, why did our ability to split the atom 80 some years ago now lead to the atomic bomb, its use, and nuclear proliferation? Why did fossil fuels that really developed the industrial society have to lead to then climate change and extreme weather and such that we have more intense wildfires, flood and drought these days that society is dealing with? And today, why are so many crises happening at the same time? So much so now that we have terms for it like polycrisis, metacrisis, systemic risk. So the questions I was left with was, will our emotional maturity ever catch up to our technological maturity? Can we close this gap to avoid collapse in the age of polycrisis and ensure peaceful, sustainable, and resilient societies for everyone?